going to ban the co-op themselves. So yeah, they just want to take away a mid option. They go Jakiro. Rose loves Jakiro. He's made that point.
Yep, and he was calling himself Rose for a bit, but his ID is 1437 now, and we're all used to calling him 1437. So I might have to just keep him on that.
All right. TA, the final pick. Using all her bottle charges right there. It's going to start ferrying the bottle now. But she sends it through the jungle, so will not be picked off. Oh, no, she's going to bring it back in, actually. Oh, Sand King might have seen that. Can he get here in time, though? That's a bottle kill if he gets it. Yeah, he's going to get it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Right? Yep. Oh, he's dead. I don't know, though. Like, is that worth it? That's a bottle for Lena. Eventually get that soul ring and continue progressing from there.
Kind of a risky move there. I think this ward saw the Sand King over there, so he knew that the Sand King wasn't waiting to collect the bounty rune or stun him. So he managed to surge and make a run for that bounty. And then after picking up both bounty runes, he gets to level 2. If he's not more careful there, as he might go down here, if he's not more careful there, he runs straight into the Sand King and just dies outright without getting anything. But he is going to give first blood once again, as it is.
And Jules will once again give up a death to the second tier tower.
It's not bad. You get the int on the silencer, which again isn't huge.
True.
You get that first blood gold, which definitely helps him because he's been standing there zoning. So that'll be his boots that'll allow him to buy a set of wards if he needs to. So it's not bad.
Jules going in deep once again on Nyx Assassin right here. He doesn't have his spike carapace actually. Might be level 2. He just got the mana burn instead with the impel. He goes down TA. Taking some good damage, getting low herself, but gonna stay alive. Not the same for Silencer though. Will eventually tick down right there. And be killed in return. So a 1-for-1 exchange between the two as the LSA just misses on TA, but the refraction up anyways. In fact, Ben-Hur is looking comfortable about going in. The trap hop. He wants this kill, but it's going to come at a cost, and he won't even get the kill in the end. He explodes. The TP in as well from Tim's.
Him to carapace right now, like if it's a right click, if it's a stun, which like well, he'll still be stunned even if he carapaces. There's nothing in the way of retaliation that he's extremely worried about right now. But he definitely needs a second point up and stun if he wants effectiveness on his roam.
Hero actually going to be stunned right here. Impel is ready to go on a Razor, but the Eye of the Storm is up. Out comes the Plasma Field as well. Jakiro's going to fall, and so does Tim's on that Nyx. Will they get the third to finish off the job? Sam H goes down, a double kill for JO, a hat trick for the team. 3-for-0 here at this top lane. That Eye of the Storm doing so much work in the midst of that, but obviously Sand King and Silencer assisting plenty. We're going smoking, get in the jungle.
Yeah, in terms of ganking the anti-mage, they may not have enough control for it. Like, they pretty much need Chronosphere and Sand King to do that. So, while they are combing the jungle aggressively, looking to maybe catch Raven out of position and combo it with a silence, I think their best bet right now is to catch Raven while his HP is low in front of the jungle. But if they're not able to do that, then the next best option is to kind of take Roshan, take objectives, and force the anti-mage to fight before he wants to. That's kind of one of the ways you can pressure the AM.
Well, that's going to be nice because a great couple of catches right there. That Chronosphere, they actually saw Nyx Assassin going on through next to the Jakiro because of the Sentry Ward over there, and they just saw him long enough to get the Chronosphere. It only caught Nyx, but it got the job done in the end as they take out both. And it transitioned into Roshan. Their Roshan kill potential is decent, but apparently not good enough as, meanwhile, Sand King gets picked off middle lane.
You have some kind of setup for your stun, and maybe the cast range is kind of, maybe not so necessary, but it does give you a little bit more burst and light strike away. I keep saying away.
Yeah, I messed up. That's why I just stick with LSA for that ability usually, because it's just so much easier. Darkseer, by the way, the vacuum in with the wall. The Chronosphere does catch Darkseer, but he's kind of already done his job in a lot of ways. They may pick him off, they do, but at what cost now? Down goes Faceless Void. Epicenter barely tickles Nyx Assassin, but the Burrow Strike will help them finish the job. Anti-Mage is not here to assist either. But you know what? He's pushing the top lane and getting a second-tier tower kill in the process. So, again, in the big picture, it was a 2-for-1 exchange, but you also have to factor in, what to think of what just happened right there. But that happened. So, he's going to be up in a couple of seconds at least, but got the 9 charges on the Bloodstone. And he got up to 13 at least before that, so pause. Whoa, he goes Blink, by the way. Okay, the way I'm reacting to that, but I've brought this up before as, hold that thought, because Nyx is caught over here, and that's a dead Nyx, and so a little bit of momentum for HappyFeet. But Blink Dagger on the Lena, I've wondered for the longest time why we never see this item on this hero, and I've never really gotten like an answer where I'm just like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like it's actually potentially pretty good on her. We see it picked up, the vacuum onto the ice path with a wall coming out as well, but the global silence screws things over. Lena, she cannot combo as a result. She's still running, in fact, trying to lift her out as she has a regen root at worst case scenario, but Anti-Mage is like, you know what? I'm here ready to go. Manchester also ready. He needs to use it right there as he's taking a lot of damage. Got the kill to Sand King, and the Mana Void comes out as well. Laguna Blade will help finish off the TA. The prime target in the midst of the fight now, a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of TNC. They want more. They're going to get more. Silencer also picked off. Double tap for the Anti-Mage, and meanwhile, his teammates chasing now on a Razor. The Yos will catch him with the blink effect also coming into play. The Faceless Void Chronosphere, though, trying to save Razor if anything. Maybe going to turn kill on Nyx Assassin, but you got to be careful with that. Impale comes out, will miss. Jo keeping on running as he's moving pretty fast. But now Faceless Void is caught by the Ice Path, the long duration despite being level 2. And they finish off the job on a hand. This fight just really went going.
Feet and the rest of their control, and it isn't able to do enough in terms of damage or holding them in position to kill them, and then basically Raven just comes in for cleanup. So a pretty nice fight there from HappyFeet. Again, it was like, for TNC rather, it was like the start of the fight was so good for them that it's kind of set up everything else.
Great scan, by the way. They allows them to get the kill on an Nyx Assassin. They saw it and they dusted as a result, and they got the kill. But now Raven, oh god, he's back. The Mana Void tears up Razor, burned all the mana, exploded him to death, and also faces Void. If he gets caught too, LSA, Laguna Blade, yep, he will. And they're both staying dead, in fact. Neither one has a buyback.
Because all these heroes from TNC are very good at pushing the lanes out, so it's going to be hard for HappyFeet to like safely push out the lanes, especially with this Abyssal Blade capable of blowing up just about anybody. If they can't push the lanes out, they don't have vision. If they can't push the lanes out, they can't force where the fights are happening. They can't get to any of the objectives. It feels like they're going to be very much locked inside their bases at this point. Like, even these kills are kind of like space-creating vision kills more than anything else.
Well, we're going to get in kills. Nyx Assassin is picked off. Razor running down the Darkseer. They do take out Jakiro in the process, but now Lena's getting caught, and Cuckoo will end up falling. She actually denies herself in the midst of that fight. These global silences are definitely doing work here. That really got the initial kill on a Nyx, and it kind of threw off TNC as a team. TNC was for the as the later game kind of kicks in here, but yeah, just having another kind of crowd control ability wouldn't be the worst option for this team. But for staff, understandably, a very good and efficient item to have, as clash going to happen up here. They see the Nyx once again due to the ward right there, and the Chronosphere on 2. However, the backlets Anti-Mage blows up the Faceless Void on the outskirts of its own Chronosphere, so that's a great catch in favor of TNC. They're also going to lose TA elsewhere. Oh, TA got picked up in the backlands. Was that actually Raven's the one that ends up killing him? But Lena, going to be surprised if she was a big part of that. Now they're trying to chase more. JL's running away, though. That will be the end of it, but there is no buyback on both of those heroes. TA's dead for 65 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to find out very short that there's no buyback in it. There you see the BKB timing up on TNC. They immediately use that to go smoke and find a fight, and then I think HappyFeet had kind of a ganking party, a small ganking party going where they want to look for a pickoff, but that doesn't work when your whole team isn't there. They got the Chronosphere up, there's no damage follow-up coming from it, and just like that, things that were looking okay for them, or at least a playable game for them, just that one smoke gank with the BKB, no buybacks on the cores, that's going to be 2 sets of Raxes. And, that's going to put HappyFeet on the ropes, potentially a 3rd set here, actually, if they decide to keep going. And they know that there's no Chronosphere, right? So even if the TA's alive, they're going to go for Throne, actually, it looks like.
The TA actually got a buyback throughout this fight, like at the very beginning, so I was wondering if we're going to see her use that, but she has decided not to, and in hindsight, she probably wanted to, because now this is potentially going to be Mega Creeps. The game's probably over just like that. It will went from exactly HappyFeet to be like, okay, there's something going here, to no, this game's over. It's 100% over. TA's up. There's a Hurricane Pike, and actually will kill Nyx Assassin, but that's just what is that? I mean, is that really going to do anything in the end? Not really. He's going to finish off the range racks, and just like that, TNC has Mega Creeps after not even having a single set of racks a minute ago. As much as we like to believe that HappyFeet actually still had chances in this game, and they definitely did, they were also going to have to play very, very, very good. You can't have any of those mistakes, because the second you have that bad fight, or maybe you don't have a buyback, this is what happens with farmed Anti-Mage. Your base is just dead. And they're on the first of action of the game. We are going to have one last ditch effort right here. They're going to get the pick on the Nyx Assassin. Anti-Mage though in the backlines jumping in though. Darkseer just simply trying to stay alive. Nice wall right there. The Surge not going to keep alive, but Anti-Mage with a BKB just tearing through everyone. Gets the kill on Eraser right there. Now he's going for his next target in that TA. See the epicenter going off, tickling him a little bit, but he doesn't really care too much. I mean, this is a beefy hero with that passive. 2,560 life on top of that. They get the kill on a TA. And now you see the GGs actually coming out. So TNC will go 5-0 here in round robin. Hey, I picked them to finish first place, just saying.
Same here. So our predictions are looking pretty good so far.
Got this so far here. They're looking good though. Honestly, we